What a great start. I know what I'm doing. Been here for years. Oh, this is the copyright. Play something else. Okay, better talk over it because it's gonna copyright again. Play something else. Quickly, copyright. Next 5 seconds. The Booster Gang. I feel quite like a booster myself. What does that even mean? Next one. No, I don't hold a vendetta. I have no grudge. I guess if you want to hold a vendetta, you need to hold grudge. There's all kinds of freedoms I already have. Money can't buy. Speak over it, speaking over it, speaking over it. Stop the music. I have to stop it. This really blows. It's too bad I'm in a time that we have to like find royalty free stuff because of the just the way things work, I suppose. Dream beats. Over. Future is clear. Used to wonder how I would make my money. I don't anymore. If I would have stayed where I was, I told you before, I had an opportunity to make $500,000 Dogecoin from the days that I bought them, 2013 or something. I didn't know what to do. I don't think I would have been able to take from the top. Maybe some. What would I do now with 100,000 at least, or 500,000? God knows where things would have been, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. I had a whole Bitcoin in 2017.
New and improved
Put some money into that, like 2,000.
Bathroom tissue is so soft.
And sometimes I say, oh, I could have like 60,000 because it reached 60,000. But I didn't know necessarily how to trade either. I still don't know, but I have a better idea now. How to take from the top. I'd be happier with six, half of that invested. That I have what 1,007 right now. 2005, like a month ago. Still substantial, but I'm not worried about that. No.
Which one?
See, because when you're right,
Get it delivered at dq.ca.
when you are right,
DQ.
oh my god, when you're right early, you never have to think and worry about money anymore. You know what I mean? If you would have been right early about Apple, Amazon, Facebook, which wasn't too hard, I suppose, 10 years ago, then you don't have to worry about a thing. 10x. Were you right about Dogecoin? Were you right about Bitcoin? Were you right about Ethereum? If you were, can still be that. So my video today is dedicated to you, to the person who's out of the game. No, I don't want fucking. Yes, I do want, but can't have. This is 2022. We can't play the music we want. Can't show and broadcast that. Maybe at some point they'll even say like you can't even show the cover without giving us royalty. That's the world we live in. Library. What's my library? Stream beats. Today's video is for you. The person who was right. And who was kind of like pissed off and ticked off. I understand you. I lost my Bitcoin to Quadriga. Or still port. I might get part of it. I'm part of it. But it didn't stop me. It doesn't stop me. My point is clear. You were right. You were right. Jesus. Why is it down 2% if it's up at 21,300? It was like 20,000 for like a month. The fuck is this? Can I not show like that either, or? Let's do this. Listen, you need to reconsider this. The whole world is talking about Bitcoin. Governments are talking about Bitcoin. They're talking about everything, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, especially the projects on them. DeFi, decentralized finance. This is a big deal. They're literally building coins that you can earn interest on in a trustless manner. You can see everything. There's no gimmick, and the returns are like 7 to 10% a year. When you compare that, or you control it, it's see-through, trustless. I mean, you don't need to trust anyone, you know, with it. And it's got better returns. They know what's coming. That's why DeFi is so hot. Because it's just better for a financial product. I have to put a disclaimer, it's not financial advice. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you were right, you were right, you can still be right. And if you were right early, you're like late, you think, I'm here to tell you that it's not late for a lot of these things. You're actually probably not late at all. What if I tell you you're early? So what if you're still right and early? What now? You need to take a look at this space again. Yeah, well, when I bought Bitcoin, it was 4,000. Now it's 20,000. Well, what if it's supposed to be worth 100,000? What if it's supposed to be worth 500,000? I predicted Bitcoin would be worth $1 million, which makes a market cap greater than gold. But nobody gives a fuck about gold. Canada sold their whole gold reserve. Like, gold is not something that goes up much. Just very stable. Actually, gold contracts are what people trade now. People don't trade gold as much. And I still think I'm right. What if it does go to 1 million? Or let's say 500,000, just to be conservative. 4 years. That's times 20, isn't it? Times 20 sounds really fucking impressive. But that's just for Bitcoin. If somebody's portfolio today is 100% Bitcoin, I'd congratulate them. I think Bitcoin is going to be fantastic in the coming years. Because they want to regulate it as a commodity as opposed to a security. To my understanding, a commodity is more like a thing that you may have, like gold or money or goods, easier to acquire and trade, whereas a security has this kind of house over it, you know, this house of rules where you get to do it in a certain way, you have to keep track, etc. It just feels a little more regulated.
Softest slow song. Yeah, that's soft.
So Canada has a Bitcoin ETF currently, yeah, and the United States wants to. I should say the Americans want to make BTC ETFs. Also, they're just having a hard time now, but the whole world is talking about it. World's governments are talking about it. I think Bitcoin is going to be incredible in the coming years. Incredible. And of course, the rest follows. But half my portfolio is in Bitcoin.
Right now, select owners
just
get a
because it is the
$50,000
absolute,
total discount, plus a 1% finance rate
mm,
reduction on
I would say the
selected
most
models.
secure,
See dealer for details.
if you want. Doesn't go up as much as the other, and Ethereum most likely has more room to grow. We can see it here, 10% up this week. People are excited, people are interested, people know everybody's on Ethereum, big names are on Ethereum. So many things run on Ethereum. If there is a digital space that can emerge, will be, it is on Ethereum. I think about 5 to 10% fine on your portfolio. People will do more, of course, and sometimes more than Bitcoin. And look, if you're an investor, a trader, then you're, I'm sure, doing fine. Things like Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, Polygon, Chainlink, Near, Cosmos, Algorand. To my understanding, they're like the basic technology onto which other projects can develop. The same way Ethereum was that, when it came out. People didn't quite understand what the fuck a smart contract was. And then in 2018, or something, 17, 18, there were some contracts. Now it's an ecosystem. But it has issues. It has a hard time fucking developing. Holy shit. They've announced Ethereum 2.0 like 2 years ago or 3. And now they have another date. It's supposed to come out in September. Jesus, months. That's why I'm not too big on Ethereum. Even though it's safe somewhat to be. And that's why I'm not too bullish on Cardano. I think their approach, even though it's very solid, it's also very slow. I like to look at other projects that seems to adapt faster. Like Polkadot, possibly. Polygon. Near, possibly. Cosmos, I think, adapts quite quickly. I think we're quite early. We're kind of mid-early because they're already like part of the top 10. But you know what I think is happening these days? I'm not throwing any shade at Polo right now. I'll explain at some point, but I'm just gonna go somewhere else. You know what I think is happening these days? Because we're supposed to see a Bitcoin go down. We're supposed to see BTC go down, right? This is March, May, early June. Let me put 15 minutes. So for the past, 4 or 5 days? Let's go back here. What is that? 2 weeks? I mean, we're expecting Bitcoin to go down still, and we hear reports of, oh, Bitcoin should go to 13,000, Bitcoin should go to 10,000. I agree. I agree, it should go down. But it's not. You know why? I think it's because, just a guess, Just a guess. But maybe maybe it could be because people who were in this space before decided to come back. Like, imagine how many people have heard about Bitcoin since 2013. You know what I mean? Were they here like a month ago when everything went up? Do you think they were here? I wasn't here. I was like, whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. You know, but now it really came down and everybody's talking about it. Don't you think that large part of us who were here for all this time, here, for example, are, you know, reconsidering, saying, look, I keep hearing about Bitcoin. What's happened in this space? What's going on? You know, I left, I was maybe here. Don't laugh. You know, and I thought to myself when we were here, fuck it. You know, it's fucking gone. Never mind, man. Fuck my profits. Fucking doing 10x, man. Fuck me. You know, but now, like, well, still do 5x. That's interesting. At least. That's a lot of people from here to here. That's 3 years. 3 years of exciting development. Kind of. And here we're still 2017, and down to 2013 is when you first heard about it. Or I did. There was some development, but like,
so why not make a career move that's right for you? Make the switch.
it wasn't clear what was going on. You know, in my previous video I talked about it. There used to be only coins, right? And then at some point Ethereum came out, like projects, diversity, interesting ideas. They were just ideas. You know, nowadays we actually see projects that threaten to decentralize, destabilize current industries. That's why governments are getting into it.
Irving has a really clean washroom waiting. And when you fuel up, enjoy a really clean experience.
So what I think is that it can go down depending on what kind of regulations come out and what comes out.
Really?
To learn more,
But it will go up because there's so much attention to the subject. So beware. Manage the risk. My whole portfolio, the first strategy is risk management. So that's why I'm like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum. The next one, not BNB though. You see anything? Do you see anything? Sorry. So here, that was really boring. That's a long 3 years of not really nothing happening. You know, coins after coins after. You know, is the world giving it any attention? And then here we have some projects, but no adoption, no mass adoption. So it's kind of boring. But then here comes part of a mass adoption, right? NFT craze, etc. You ask someone, hey, do you have NFTs? They're like, what the fuck you want? You know what I mean? Like, that's not mass adoption. And look what it does. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Imagine when institutions decide to fucking get into that. Say, look, your bank is offering me this financial product which offers 2-3% a year. But there's this fucking coin that nobody needs to control, nobody can control it, that offers 7 or 8%. Tell me why I should be with your product instead of that. You know, and they're just making those moves, and they just, you know, there is pressure, of course, from the bank, you know, to say, look, can we slow down on this fucking development? We don't understand it. Nobody's in control, no. But there's also the investors pushing the government, knocking on the door and saying, that's really interesting. You know, and I'm not interested in that other product. I'm interested in that product. Can we make rules so that we can attract more people, right? Because institutions can make money by attracting customers who would like to benefit from that, right? They sell the same product to them, right? Through the stock exchange or another ETF. There's good push still. There's a lot of good push. Like, I'm not worried about that. Worried about not being here or that. That's why I'm here. I think as long as you're right and you're early, you'll always make money. You agree with me? What if you're good at that? You know, then who cares if you didn't make $500,000? Who cares if you didn't make 60,000? Who cares? You'll always be fortunate. Oh, you'll always be rich because you're right and you're early. This doesn't apply to everyone, but it does apply to someone who's not here right now, who's wondering if it's worth it for them. But they were right. They were early. Look at the price of Doge. 6 cents, dude. Who would have thought? It used to be like this here. 0.00001. We dreamed of the moon, but we didn't quite grasp how or when it would get so much closer. So much closer. Gotta tell you about these coins that I've invested. Little monies, right? And I'm early. Did you know they're building a computer on a blockchain? Sounds pretty cool to me. VeChain is trying to use the blockchain to tag packages moving around in the world and verify authenticity, you know, whether it be wine, whether it would be any other collectible, right? If you can track it, verify its authenticity without having to call and not quite being sure if the paper that you got that says authentic is real, you would see it on the blockchain because nobody can fake that. Cool idea. They've also made recently a partnership with UFC, I think it's called.
New and improved
Boxing,
Cashmere Ultralux bathroom
kicking,
tissue is so soft and so luxurious. It's probably
martial
even
arts.
softer than your favorite, softest slow song. Yeah.
Flow, I believe, is decentralized. Are you aware there's decentralized exchange now?
Playlist stacks up to Cashmere Ultralux softness, and to get the
You know,
ultimate soft playlist,
there's not just the
for you.
normal exchange that we go to, there's decentralized exchange. Most popular one, Uniswap. By the way, why is Uni V3 not higher priced than Uni? Because it's older? No.
With a spicy Nashville glaze really brings the heat, and it's got sweet pickles and tangy mayo to round things out just right.
Cosmos is an ecosystem. People seem to like it. Developers seem to like it. You have to kind of follow where the devs want to go, because that tells you where the interest and the money is going. Algorand, for some reason, a lot of people are bullish on, and institutions are talking about Algorand. It's what the fuck? Institutions are talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Algorand. Okay, I'm in. There's stacking also. Are you aware? That's what I mean. Like you can make 7%, 8% on your money throughout the year, right? You make 8% of the coin, and hopefully the coin stays there or goes up, because then you make 8% of nothing if it keeps going down. You know, if you know what I mean. But like, imagine making 8% on Ethereum, 4% on Ethereum. Whoa. Right? That's interesting. Filecoin, they're very decentralized. They have a partnership with Lockheed Martin. You know anything about war? You know who Lockheed Martin is? A lot of cash. That sounds interesting. Aave is very decentralized. They want to make like a, what is it? Like some kind of Facebook platform. Right. So imagine the Facebook on a blockchain. Right? Facebook on a blockchain. In the sense that when their servers go down, you can get on Facebook when it's on the blockchain. You can always get on it. You can't stop it. You know, it's like servers down for Bitcoin. You can't do anything. That's never happened. You know, that can't happen because of all the nodes, right? So they're like building a blockchain as a product, blockchain as a service. Sounds pretty early to me. Quant, I didn't notice Quant is so high up. But these are, we're getting into the DeFi stuff. They're even building games. That's Axie Infinity. That's a game on a blockchain. Helium wants to make like Musk and his satellite going around the world delivering internet. They want to do the same, right? That's their project. And you would transact your internet in Helium, you know, tokens or whatever. Bitcoin SV quite high. Impressive. What's the market cap? $1 billion. Bitcoin SV brands itself as the original protocol, in the sense that I don't think it forked from Bitcoin. It just made, but it's fidel to the original white paper. Right, so EOS wants to bounce back, but I hear that, and if you remember EOS, it's been out since 2017 or so. Came out as a competitive to Ethereum, one of the very first competitor to Ethereum. They do the same things, and they branded themselves as kind of the Windows of the blockchain, you know, Windows versus DOS kind of stuff. EOS would be like here to operate. But yeah, I hear a lot of people are going to EOS to develop and then they're turning around, you know, so not too shabby on EOS right now still. I think they have issues. They've been around, like these coins have been around for 4 years. You know them. You know, I'm talking to you. You were early. You remember. You know, if they haven't been able to deliver, then what's the point? In 4 years. You know, like a coin like Maker comes out and says, yeah, I'm equal to EOS. You know, you gotta consider. A Maker, for example, has the die. Where's the die? Die is here, 12. They also have other. They're like an ecosystem, my understanding. See if they have anything else. I'm not too sure, but it seems like a cool platform. Really interesting platform. They have other projects, but look at the price. Like early, it's been out for quite some time, right? It hasn't been going up much, but I think it's gonna be partly due to people not quite understanding what the Maker token is. You know, I mean, we're early in the sense that you like to research, you like to learn, you know, you get some insights, and not a lot of people actually get that. You know, how many people truly understands what I'm doing? You know, maybe what you're doing. Are you good at learning? Are you quick? You keep taking information? Because that's all I do every day, man. That's all I want to do. I'm sitting here looking at stuff, reading, listening. Mostly listening. Like YouTube, people talking about stuff, coins and stuff like that. They'll break it down, it's easier. But I also watch the news, you know. Yeah, whatever. This is 2022. It's not like we need to read. Reading is so boring. When you try to understand a coin, it takes forever. They fucking grasp the idea. Whereas having someone explain it, really good. They have some really qualified and talented people to explain things to us. They read the whole reports and explain it in like 20 minutes. And I can sit through 20 minutes, you know, can you? If you can, how many people really you think are doing this? Even if you tell me 1 in 1,000, I'll be like, look, get honest here, get serious. You think 1 people out of 1,000 research crypto? Sorry, but I don't know, man. And honestly, for me to have like 70 coins that I'm interested in and I've learned about, and I ended up buying some amount of it.
That's exactly why it makes sense to promote your business.
I'm 1 out of 1,000,000, man.
Your business. Whether you have 2 employees or 2,000, your voice can reach as broad or as narrow of an audience as you need.
But the thing is, we're like 8 billion, so there's quite a lot of us.
Try it today at adstudio.spotify.com or tap the banner to learn more.
You know, do you know what PAX is? Qcoin, BTT New, OKB, eCash? If you do, I swear to God, we're 1 out of 1,000,000. In my opinion. Are you still interested? Keep reading on that. You don't stop. It's 1 out of 1,000,000. You can't. People don't do this like us. IOTA has been out for quite a while. Again, is it going anywhere? I don't know. It's still number 56. I liquidated my MIOTAs. OKB is a great platform. I love it. It's one of my primary exchanges. Very happy to have one OKB. It's only 12 bucks and you can't fractionalize it. You must have the unit, so 1 or 2 or 3, okay? But you have to pay $12.88 for it. You can't put 18 or 6 bucks in it. As far as I'm aware, on OKB, on OKX, you need a numeral. So 12 bucks right now to get in it for one of the most like educationally friendly, purposeful, you know, it does everything you want it to do. You can convert, you can stack, you can invest in new ICOs, you can do anything. Probably can do everything. I like it. I think I have some KSC. I also have some new BTT. BTT, again, we kind of skipped Tron. Tron, by the way, has been out for quite some time. But if you look at the graph, it's kind of odd. Like, starts here, sure, then it does whatever. Let's look at this price here. I don't have any Tron. Here's why. It's a cent, 2 cents here. It's 7 cents here. That's only like a 3x, dude. Or a number 13 coin. What? Where's my value? It popped off the 14 cents from 3 cents. That's times 7. It's actually a little less than Bitcoin, which did a times 7.5 when it peaked. So I don't know why Tron is like that, but what I like about Tron, though, people love about Tron, the reason why it's so high, because Tron's transaction fees are so low and so fast. You get to send $100 worth of Tron, and a transaction fee of a cent or 2 or 5, or, you know, it's nuts. So people like Tron for that. I think mainly. Maybe that's why it keeps coming down. I don't know. But the guy who does the Tron owns, first of all, Poloniex. Now, that's why Tron is such a big deal here. You can earn by stacking. They want you to pay your fees with Tron. It's going to be very central. And he's now CEO of BTT. I kid you not. I shit you not. Tron's guy, CEO, is now CEO of BitTorrent. Or maybe just the project BTT. I'm not sure, but or possibly the whole thing. And if you've been around for 20 years, or 10 or 15, you know how important BitTorrent is for the internet, or was, or has been, right? We'll use to torrent, download for free, music, movies, digital, any kind of digital goods that you had to pay for, you could just put on a torrent and share. Slash look for a torrent that shares it and download it. So, and it's almost unstoppable. So it's very interesting, this Tron dynamic with BTT and Paulo and all that. Quite the CEO, I think. I do want to give him that. So I do hold some BTT. There's some shadiness to it, and you can maybe try to sniff it a little bit. it is what it is for now. Hopefully they can turn their project as clean as possible and present themselves well, etc. And earn trust. Phantom has some incredible people working for them. I mean, they created it. Seems to be an ecosystem. Chili's also apparently has great people working for them. Let me just show you what I mean by that. Click. It is found by Alexander Dreyfus, current CEO. Dreyfus is over 20 years founding web-based company, developed Web City, online poker project, founding Chili's, Carter, blah blah. I don't know. I have some Chili's, but I don't quite understand. It has something to do with sports and stuff, you know. But that's good. We want this diversity. There's also a coin for people who like to walk. The more you walk, the more you get the coin. I think they make shoes now. You get the shoes for free. The fucking I don't know what. Like, these are cool, dude. This is cool. Neo has been out for some time. Still number 65. I liquidated it. They're trying. Fat's been out for some time. They're trying. Curve has came up. But this is the D5 here. That's the D5 wave coming. Stepin is the coin that I just mentioned that gives you money when you walk. But it's like, where can they go with it? You know, like Apple Watch, for example. Right? What can you do with that product, and where does that product take your company to? You know what I mean? That's what Apple's always been good at. Where does that product lead your company to? Where does it bring it to? Arweave, we're early. Cake is a decentralized exchange. Got some Cake. Kusama is used as a test blockchain for Polkadot. Up. Here. And the thing with Polkadot and Kusama is you have to secure your place on the blockchain by paying for it, which most likely comes from crowdfunding. And there's not a lot of projects already that were able to do that. I'll just say that. But they also do it on Kusama. So I'm actually very bullish on Kusama. And by very bullish, I mean like I'll put like twice or as much as I would for a number 76 coin. You know. Engine has to do with games, I believe. It's a game engine on a blockchain. That's cool. Game engines are big business, right? You following me? Chat, you following me? Are we early and right? What's going on? Come back. Look at this space. Look at this space. You're in love with this space. Please. Blockchain-based gaming products. Lido has something to do with Ethereum. Oh my god. We stacked the Ethereum on it to get Ethereum 2.0 when it comes out. I don't understand, but it's been doing fantastic this week. $1.30, it was 50. See? 2021, what is this graph? Do you understand anything about this fucking graph? Oh, maybe it came out when Bitcoin was hot and it was like early time. Dude, honestly, if it's stable like that when Bitcoin goes down a lot, that's interesting. They just stack their ETH, that's it. Did they earn? Do we earn? I suppose. I suppose, and that's why the price is going up. On VIX. Also DeFi stack. Cello has to do with cell phones. They want your entries on the blockchain to be a cell phone number. And fuck if I understand anything. But they're trying to bring banking over the places. Let me just read the fucking thing. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Smartphone users, by using phone numbers as public keys, Cello hopes to introduce the world's billions of smartphone owners, right, including those without banking access, to transact in crypto. Right, so we can imagine some places in the world where they have smartphones, but maybe not the kind of banking they would want from industrialized countries. You would want that, but they don't even have that. Maybe they have like state-owned bullshit that Sri Lanka, you know, like there's gonna be big issues with monetary systems. And what if they're like, well, we have a cell phone, can we use crypto, blah blah. So all I know is cell phone, banking, internet, right? Getting the internet through the cell phone. Like, people don't think about that, but what if some country where you can't get internet access because they don't have the lines that go through the house, internet lines, but they get it from cell phone, right? And Africa has been developing a lot on that system. They just skipped fucking passing lines everywhere. Everybody has a cell phone. Some countries. So yeah, these like things go together, and so that's interesting. And what's cool is that nobody can fuck with this system, right? If some place somewhere decides to, like, if a government decides to like shut down phone company from accessing, you know, just like Egypt shut down the internet, and there was a ring rising or whatever it was called. People flipped out. You can't do that with a blockchain. You have to shut down the internet. Compound amp, again, same thing, just more stuff I don't quite understand, but we're kind of early if they're good. Go down even more. Synthetics, again, more DeFi stuff. Quantum, I liquidated it again because it just keeps going down. We can't have something keep going down. Like, here's how you identify a project that just you want to get out of. Because even if they have the good news, wherever it is,
Learn new things. Escape into new worlds.
What is that, 11 hours ago?
Dreamlands, another planet, or your next adventure. Get 30 days free. Get one.
I mean, maybe, but look at this graph. You know, it doesn't go up at all, and it's been out for years. You know, compare that graph, which has zero gains, absolutely none, to I don't know, what's fair? Is Solana fair? Look at this graph. They all look the same. The right graphs, they all look the same. They look like this kind of fucking Bitcoin graph. They're a little higher than they were before. Right now we're almost at parity, but they are higher-ish. They're higher than when they started. Higher than this, kind of higher in parity to that. Find another one. Cardano, I bet it's the same thing. No, It's actually higher than the last time. Right? These projects don't keep going down. Maybe Ripple, I don't think it's fair because they're in court. But still, they're higher than they were previously and since ever. Or plural. You know what I mean? So, especially for projects that have been out for, 4 years. 4 years. We're back here. Enough. Fucking do something. Project. This is not good. Zcash. Where do you think Zcash is going? Been out for years. Years, man. Oh, nobody gives a fuck. Why are you bullish on Zcash? What? I don't even... Why would I like this tweet?
As Generation 2, conceived starting with Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum those issues on the chain.
Oh, fucking please.
Like certain nice features like decentralized trust. So two people who didn't trust each other could still trade Bitcoin without worrying about one or the other ripping them off. But it was also very inefficient and limited in its uses. Ethereum was the next step, otherwise known as Generation 2, conceived in 2013 by programmer Vitalik Buterin, and finally built in 2015 by a team of developers. Ethereum was an order of magnitude more useful than Bitcoin. In addition to the Ether token you could transact with, it also had the ability to create smart contracts, paving the way for next generation blockchain tools like decentralized apps or dApps and non-fungible tokens or NFTs. And Ethereum has been the go-to choice for most blockchain developers in recent years. But Ethereum still has its own issues. It's still relatively slow, only account for fixed
fucking horrible,
and it even out 150.
Well, look at the most viewed, most replayed.
Happens to be our first judging category. While Ethereum can only process 20 to 30 transactions per second and Bitcoin can only do 5, Ethereum 2.0 will be able to process 100,000
UB is a Chinese,
that is
so
pretty
yeah,
fast.
do whatever
And
you
it
want
even
with that.
outpaces
I'm not
gently
interested in
blockchains
any
like
Chinese
Polkadot,
product.
which has a speed of 1,000 transactions per second. Though to be fair,
Because they fucking change their mind all the time. Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin, no. Like, just, and it's too extreme. Like, yes, we're mining the most Bitcoin. Have the most miners. Next day, no miners are allowed. You know, you cannot mine Bitcoin. You'll go to jail. Jesus Christ.
Polkadot also allows you
Is fuck you the right word for this?
other
Or?
chains, so if Ethereum runs faster, it can actually help Polkadot effectively run faster too, per second. So in the
Polkadot, Cardano.
Cardano also has a way of connecting with other
I don't know, it's a little too precise. There's no way to tell, like, which one, like, beyond the fact that, like, Polkadot is shaped like this, and it has projects around it, totally decentralized, and Cardano is, like, independent, maybe, an atom, I don't know, like, the way it's structured. The truth is, the real one that's gonna stay up and keep rising, and the ones that's gonna fall is not just due to its structure, but, you know, its leadership, the interest, the way they communicate, the damn project, attract investors. Like, there's so much more going on than just this is the best project or that's the best project. You know, which one attracts the developers? Which ones retain the developers? Like, that's why I can't just be on one of them. I have to be on all three. Arweave, damn. Arweave up 36%. You know what I mean? We're right and we're early. So we're early, we understand that. But what about the we are right part? And that's where I want you to go back. I want you to go back 4 years ago. Let's go back 4 years ago. Can we do the Wayback Machine on CoinMarketCap and kind of go back 2017? Cool, man. They don't understand. I don't understand. Let's go, dude. 2015.
When you hit play, discover new stories, new voices.
Dogecoin number 5.
Laughter, your inner power, or your inner will. Learn new things.
You seeing this?
Jump into new worlds, dream worlds, dreamlands, another planet, or your next adventure. Get 30 days free. Get 1 credit a month for any title, plus thousands of other included titles free. Just sign up and listen. Go to audible.ca/join today.
2015, right? Really early. Maybe you were that early. I don't know if I was. Yeah, it must have been the 2015. I bought Doge, and Doge was, as I was saying, 0.00012. And if you buy $10 worth of Doge, or $12.80 worth of Doge, you would get 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Wait. Yeah, something like that. 10,000 for $12. So back then you remember, you knew what was gonna be the shit. No, nobody knew. But like that wasn't even the part of the plan, you know. It was just like, holy shit, look at these things that exist now, we can buy. That's it. You could buy Bitcoin, you could buy Litecoin, Ripple. Hey, that's old, huh? Ethereum, number 4, motherfucker. Litecoin was the silver to the Bitcoin, right? And I don't want to like drive it through, and we don't need to talk about that. Maybe another day. Stellar. You can see like how some of these coins just, they're old, but we're not able to get big, you know? They were not able to get big. Ethereum got big, Dogecoin got big, Bitcoin got big. The rest, nope. So back then it wasn't evident at all. But if you did invest in Bitcoin, you were right. Let's fast forward to another date. You do that? Does that work? Wait, what? What the? Does this thing work? $2017? Do you have anything? No. Am I in the wrong spot? Seems I am. From want to get 2017 or something. First DG. I don't want to get so precise into the unique. They're all like unique. From 2. Yep. We're getting somewhere. 17. June 1st, 2017. Midnight. Ah, yes. This is 2017. That's 5 years ago. We're most likely here. They changed the song because I'm dreaming here. You remember. Ethereum at $200. Ripple, of course. NEM was number 4. Now I don't even know where NEM is. DC was $20, and the split happened, I suppose, not long ago. Litecoin is down, but still very, very much accepted, widely accepted. Very stable. Litecoin was like a stable coin. You'll notice there's no stable coin. But Litecoin was like the most stable thing. It was $5 anyway. I'm not getting into that. My point here is you would have invested in Bitcoin, you were right. Ethereum, you were right. Very right. Litecoin, nope. Didn't do much. Dash, if you had invested before, but that probably topped. That was Dash top. Monero again, everything topped. But if you went down and you invested in Doge, you were right. You believed in Doge. You know, 30,000 Doge, 150,000 Doge, why not? Waves, by the way, is old as fuck. Which one of these are connect? Holy shit. BitShares is here. I mean, we're gonna recognize, but which one of these? Oh god, Tether. Really cool. Nobody used it because it was boring, maybe? Which one just shot up? There's nothing that shot up. Like, it wasn't an interesting time. You know? Potcoin. Hey. What's good? Thank you. It was kind of hard to figure out back then what was worth for time. But it's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. Now it's clear. Let's go further. Now it's clear. Again, you were right, you were early. Talked about being early moment ago. Still think we're still early for a lot of those, but I'm trying to prove that you were right. I'm trying to prove that you're able to be right again. It's clearer now that you are right. But what year is this? I don't understand this machine. 2019. Big picture, please. Sorry. Sorry, I need a producer. Yos. What a market cap, isn't it? Really threatened. Ethereum. Binance, holy shit, at 33 bucks. I remember opening a Binance account when Binance came out. I was like, this fucking Asian fucking country bullshit that I don't quite understand. Is it another fucktard? It did have potential though, but then I fucked off. Look at Binance now, dude. Okay, we have Cardano, Binance, Tether is gonna go up. Bitcoin SV is pretty old, huh? Tron is still here, but it doesn't do anything. Neo Chainlink is here. Cosmos is here. Tezos is here. BTC went down. Dogecoin is dormant. VeChain is out. BAT has been out. BTT's been out probably. Lisk. You know, if you would have seen, for example, let's find another one. Let's find one. Yes, what's your token? Let's go. If you would have seen Verge, maybe. Verge is blockchain.com, I think. If you would have seen crypto.com, holy shit. $6 each. If you would have seen, I remember Made Safe. If you would have seen Engine at 12 cents. Die. Okay. Where's Maker? You would have been right. But my point is, the picture is a little more clear here, right? Like Bitcoin, again, top, Ethereum top. Litecoin seems pretty stable. But we got some interesting project being developed, right? But it's still not clear if you're right. You know, Cardano, interesting. You know, they're all like competitors to Ethereum, you know. Bitcoin Cash, by the way, number 5. Okay. But let's keep moving in the future and see how clearer and clearer the picture gets. 2020. You're gonna see what I mean. 2020. Probably not a lot of activity here, nothing changed. Tether now is top of the world. RP, of course, is doing business things. Litecoin's going down. These don't do anything. It kind of looks boring, but look at these markets, right? EOS trying, Cardano's here, Tezos here, Chainlink here, Stellar here, Tron, DC, which has projects on it, Dash been going down, Compound comes up, Cosmos comes up, VeChain, Maker, like all these ecosystems and these use cases, you know, blockchain as a product seem to be very interesting. 2021, like, can you see what the future is already? 2021, right? Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap. Jesus Christ, the rise of Uniswap, dude. Decentralized in a year. Let's give it a second. But we're kind of seeing what the future is becoming, right? And for me, if I qualified this, like looking at a picture and trying to qualify, finding qualities to it. DeFi, stacking, of course. DAOs, or decentralized autonomous organizations. Ethereum competitors in terms of ecosystems, attracting developers. retaining developers, getting funding. That I think is the future. If you think you're right, I think I'm right. And I'm early. What's the coin, goddamn? DRC? DCR, sorry. Solana, 35 bucks. We're still here. It's literally like if we are 2 years or a year ago. Dude, Litecoin, dude. Poor Litecoin. It deserves to be up there. That's why my 4th or 5th position is Litecoin. I do believe it should be at least 300 bucks, not 35 or whatever the fuck it is. It's widely accepted. I made a transaction from my portfolio to here, and in Litecoin, it cost me like 10 cents. It was really cool. This poor USDC is stuck on the algo chain because it costs less, but then I can't fucking transfer it anywhere. I'll probably need to use a decentralized exchange to transfer. We got Sol, FTT, I believe in Sam Bankman-Fried, CEO.
Jumping into a lake to cool off.
People think he's going to be the next Jeff Bezos.
Running through a sprinkler in the backyard.
FTT.
Imagine what summer would be like without clean water. But thousands of people in
Litecoin also, I'm at 40 bucks. This is not the total of it, it's just like a temporary wallet-ish. But like, we can see where things are going already. We have an internet computer on a blockchain, Polygon, Chainlink. Litecoin is just giving its spot to, right? So we can just, but Litecoin can be like, that's so interesting. Litecoin can be like the bar that's like, what else is more interesting than Litecoin, for example, right? What comes above it, right? It gave its place. Right, it used to be number 2, so it gave its place to what? You know, it gave its place to Ethereum, which of course was definitely the right thing. But then if you say, okay, well then if the future of crypto is not just other blockchains like Litecoin, but instead useful and blockchains that can be developed on, okay, then Ethereum's here. Litecoin gave its spot to Cardano, Doge, right? USDC, Ripple is still here, Polkadot, Uni. We see ecosystems, decentralized exchanges. Another Solana is like the NFT on a coin, right? Chainlink, Polygon, more ecosystems, and they're adapting. You know, when something comes out, they vote things into them, so they're adapting. I think you can stake them, finance with them, and whatever. These are good projects. VeChain can get there. Ripple can get there. Filecoin, Tron even. Shiba Inu. Again, a project that keeps adapting, that keeps changing, that keeps creating. They probably have the biggest community, frankly. you know, and then you wonder why the whales are buying Shiba Inu, right? But like, it's just so much more clear what the future is. Before we get to whale distribution, let's go to the present. So we see in the present shakables. Again, exactly what I said, ecosystems slash DeFi slash community slash keeping your programmers slash funding slash decentralized exchange slash big names, FTX, Binance. Chronos also could be here. They just need to do it right. Somehow, I don't know how things work, you know. So complicated. They're not, they don't just have like a feature. They have a different, entirely different system than Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Right? Mm. I don't know if we can get a result. It's kind of hard, I find, to get results on this. We have a blockchain for whales, whale distribution. That's not what I'm looking for. One. Why is it so hard? Oh, I'm sorry. What do we have here? Right, so the more we learn, the more we hear about things, and I've got into a lot of coins, but I've noticed 2 or 3 days ago, I cut out some of the coins that I just heard about once. Then I was like, I didn't hear about this coin again, so kind of cut it out. So Masari, they're doing reports. They're very good at it. It's popular, trusted, blah blah. What we see here, again, no surprise. Get public sale, community allocation, insiders, foundation, and more. That's pretty cool. So first we notice the names that they chose. Didn't she choose 100? They chose 15. Right? Ethereum, Binance, Polkadot, Cardano, Solana, Tron, EOS, Cosmos, Tezos, Avalanche, Blockstack, Celo, Flow, Near, Internet Computer. Right? So already you can tell that what I just fucking spent my time on for the past 2 hours, I'm spot on. That does add to the I'm right factor. Confidence. It does tie into why I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm right and I'm early. So that's cool. We get to see, includes all team, company, VC purchase tokens, insider. Interesting. You can see flow here. A lot of insider has access to it. Foundations and more. Tokens located to foundations, community governed grant pools, and others incentive like testnets, participation rewards. So these can still be decentralized. We see some amount of it, like Polkadot, a lot of it with the foundation. Tron also, Blockstack, Celo, ACP, Near. Ethereum just has like a little bit of it. Binance, pretty impressive, 50-50. They'll always control it, right? That's okay. They need to. Community allocation ecosystem funds or airdrops that will eventually go to the community. Ecosystem funds. Okay. Right, so some of them don't have it anymore. Or that thing wasn't around when they started. So that's normal. Right? But Solana says a lot of it will go to the community. You know, Avalanche also flow near. And the public sale includes all pre-launch sale or lock drop allocation that were open to public participation. Ethereum, Binance, Cardano, by the way, most of it distributed. Tezos, most of it distributed. Cosmos, most of it distributed. EOS, most of it distributed. Tron. That's good on the price because you don't necessarily want an opportunity for the company to just dump for X good reason, you know, lowers the price. That's not what I'm looking for. What do whales hold? Jesus. Why is it so hard to find? Why is it so hard to find? Whale crypto distribution holdings. Try something else. I want to show you how fucking off we are from these guys. These guys know what's up. Whale stats. There you go. How old is this? They also believe, huh? FTT, FTX, SHIB. They hold stables. Best for some reason. They hold Polygon, Mana, Decentraland, OKB, they also believe. Link is Chainlink. Sand for the gaming space. But the SHIB, dude. You know what I mean? That's in March. Where are we? I think this one is a little more new. No, December 21. And back then some more SHIBs, FT. Amazing. They've been holding SHIBs for so long. That Gala, Tel, Ripple, they got out of some of those positions. I suppose SHIB for the community, SHIB for the potential. I mean, people speculate that SHIB might have been influenced by Ethereum's, I hope you can see this, but Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin. I think that Vitalik is friend with Ryoshi, the person who made SHIB. No, and I don't see, I mean, I can see how that could be true. Like, imagine you make a Dogecoin, but based on the new concepts of, you know, Ethereum blockchain instead of Bitcoin, initial blockchain. Where can this coin go? You know? And that's why Dogecoin, thank you, is trying to like revamp itself and push new projects because it understands that that's what's going to be doing something.
And this is Jeep season. Composed by, well,
I'll show you.
who loves to drive a Jeep.
Dogecoin, I think they have a website.
Season is here. Right now, select
They do.
get up to $4,000 in total discounts.
They do.
So 1%
As an open source peer-to-peer self-reliance favored by Inus worldwide. Okay. What are we trying to do? Dogecoin wallet. Yep. Yep. The meme is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of dead. But they're just trying to build, you know what I mean? Trying to do something useful with the coin. The same way Shiba Inu is fucking doing. Keeps developing. I think they want to make their own stablecoin, their own DeFi. They want to make their own decentralized exchange. Like Shiba Inu's projects are going. They keep going. How old is this? I have to see how old they are. April. We're getting a little closer. Most traded link. That only means that there's a big like gap between. It just swings a lot, I suppose. That's why it's most traded. Most widely held mana. They hold mana. They think mana is the shit. And their biggest position. No, they think SHIB is the shit. They're very bullish on mana. But it's the best, dude. It's so high. Matic, FTX, they're so bullish. They also believe. And I think FTX for me is in my top 5 at least. Yeah, so I feel like the future is a lot more clear than it was. You know, I feel like we have an idea of where the space wants to go and what it can do and what it's threatening in a diplomatic way, of course, but you know, and what kind of markets it has access to, and it can. What's the word? Can move markets, and a lot of markets. Really, wrong thing. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Found it. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes I'll just take screenshots of things that are interesting. Again, Masari here. Just talking about the most commonly held asset by crypto funds, Q321. I took a snap of that to get an idea of where some of the investors feel more secured in. Because they don't invest for the gains only, but they want it to be secure. The last thing they want is for a project who has like a lot of potential to crash again. Like they're gonna look stupid, you know what I mean? They don't want that. What is this? Locked in, I think, money locked in the pools. Uniswap has money locked in the pools. ENS also. Lido, Bitcoin, 2021, December 2021. But here's the markets that it's going to destabilize. Right, the equity market, the debt market. Some of you understand this more than me, but securitized product, derivatives, securities, financing. You can buy, like, you can have coins that are tokenized stocks, like decentralized organizations, like, holy Christ. Asset management, insurance. All of these markets have blockchain products that are being worked on right now. That's early fucking stuff. Okay, I'm done. I'm having a good day. Hope you consider the space, you know, because again, if you were right and you were early back then, I'm here to tell you that you can still be right. And I think we're still very early. A lot of these things. But attention is coming to the subject worldwide. I think even if you didn't make that money, who cares when you're right and early? Who cares? I think so. I'm kind of betting on that. They'll make that money right back. All right, you have a good one.